And look, the reason the Democrats want this issue to be out of the hands of the voters is quite obvious. Because the modern Democrat Party is wildly out of step with the American people on the question of abortion.
Are you kidding me? It's the Republican Party that's wildly out of step with Americans because, like in Florida, Republicans passed a 6-week abortion ban, even though 67% of Floridians want abortion to be legal in all or most cases. But y'all, here comes the best part.
The current position of virtually every Democrat senator in this body is that abortion should be absolutely unlimited, available up until the moment of birth, and even, shockingly, in some instances, after birth.
How do you even have an abortion after birth? That's not even a thing. That's not even possible. How is it that this knockoff Mr. Potato Head is even a senator? He is either a lying fraud or a major idiot. What do you think? Put it in the comments below. This is a classic move by Republicans. Projection. In the 2022 midterms, red states like Kentucky, Montana, Kansas, on abortion ballot measures all ruled in favor of freedom and reproductive rights. And recently in Wisconsin, the state Supreme Court election, the Democrat won overwhelmingly by supporting reproductive rights. But y'all, the damage has already been done in places like Texas.
I wanted to address my senators, Cruz and Cornyn, who neither of whom regrettably are in the room right now. But I would like for them to know that what happened to me, I think most people in this room would agree, was horrific. But it's a direct result of the policies that they support. I nearly died on their watch. And furthermore, as a result of what happened to me, I may have been robbed of the opportunity to have children in the future. And it's because of the policies that they support.
In Amanda Zarowski's case, her water broke at 18 months, which is far too early. And her doctor said that she was going to miscarry and that the baby wouldn't make it. But because the baby had a heartbeat, and under Texas law with the heartbeat bill, she could not get an abortion, which with this situation jeopardized her life and her ability to get pregnant in the future.
What happened to me was horrible, but I am one of many. And quite frankly, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that I have a husband that could take me to the hospital. I don't have other children that I had to worry about finding health care for. I have a job that was understanding that allowed me to grieve for 3 days as I waited to almost die. What about all of the women that don't have those same opportunities, that don't have access to health care, that don't have health insurance, that don't have a partner? What about them?
Banning abortion is killing women, and it is frankly cruel. It is putting women in situations like Amanda's. And look, 66% of all Americans want abortion to be legal in most all cases. We understand the nuances that late-term abortions, many people kind of disagree with that, and I think people want common sense reproductive rights. But what the Republican Party is doing is legislating away freedom from people to control their own bodies, even when they don't realize that they are actually pregnant. Because a lot of people get pregnant and they don't even experience symptoms until literally 6 weeks later, which is already past the date in which many of these bills, like the heartbeat bill, allow you to get an abortion. Americans want common sense reproductive rights and reproductive freedom, and it's the Democratic Party that wants to leave it up to the voters, as we covered earlier. And let me just address the elephant in the room. The reason why the extreme right-wing faction of the Republican Party is pushing so hard to eliminate abortion and the reproductive freedoms of people is because they are afraid of white people becoming the minority in America. Listen to what I'm saying. Most abortions are from white women in this country. Mathematically, if you force all of those women to carry their babies to term, what that does is it rebalances the scales so that white people do not become the minority in this country. They're so afraid of becoming the minority. Why? Maybe because they view that the minority is marginalized and white people are afraid of becoming that. Now, I don't think that all Republicans actually feel that way, but the extreme right-wing faction driving the extreme abortion bans, that I'm sure is part of the reason. My name is Scott Johnson. You can find more of me on my YouTube, which is in the description below. I just posted some new videos. Also, you can find me on TikTok, 63,000 followers, honey. And most importantly, do not forget to smash that subscribe button to the breakdown. Do it for tacos.